Hey y'all, so before I get this video started, let me give a quick shout out. These were the first 3 comments in my last video. If you want to be featured in my next video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and come show me some love when I drop a new video. You guys, my heart is so full. I have a mock budget update for you guys that y'all will not believe. Let me tell y'all, I have been literally into, oh wait a minute, I didn't even do my intro, honey. Listen, I'm so rude. What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka Coach Ke, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as y'all can tell by the title of this video and my really rude intro, I have a mock budget update that is out of this world. I have literally been like on the verge of tears. I've read this email legit like 25 times and I'm just so like, y'all, listen. So I have an update from the mock budget that I featured earlier this month in September, because I don't know when you're watching this video, and it's out of this world, y'all. So let me just go back to the original email so that I can kind of reacquaint you guys. Now, if you want to actually watch the full-blown mock budget, I will link that up in the eye in the sky. But y'all, like, listen, I'm so excited. Like, I gotta let y'all know. Look, I wasn't even gonna put this video out. I had a totally different video planned for today, and I said no, I gotta feature this. Okay, so this particular person, and let me say, it's a man, okay? And nothing against you men, but most men are not very particular with finances. They just look, money coming in, money going out. They know how much they got in their pocket, maybe not how much they got in the bank, but that's about it. You don't really see a lot of men who are very structured when it comes to their finances. And I'm so proud of this person for taking accountability, and not just that, but taking my advice and not really like taking the tough love as tough love, and not me being like, you know, this ego-centered person that just thinks I have all the answers or anything like that. Because for those of y'all who have been watching me for as long as you probably have, you guys know, like, I know I ain't got all the answers. I'm very successful with my budgeting method. And that's that. You know, when I first got onto YouTube, I think I was like negative $13,000 in debt. And you guys have seen me gone from that to debt free to like almost $50,000 liquid cash. Like, it's crazy the journey that I've been on. And everybody starts on YouTube for different reasons. And if you guys don't know my full-blown history, because I kind of put it in little pieces in different videos, at one point I was completely self-employed for like 3.5, almost 4 years. I was making like triple my nursing salary, and I was self-employed. And I was in like the top 0.01% of a network marketing company. I helped start a network marketing. I've made a lot of money, okay, and I've done a lot of things, but I was so depressed and unfulfilled, it wasn't funny. Because even though I was helping people from a standpoint of whatever products and services I was selling things that actually made a difference in people's lives. But when it came down to it, it's just like when you see rich people who still commit suicide or who are still depressed, because money is not everything. Can it buy you happiness? I actually think so. From a standpoint of, it can buy you the experiences and the things that, you know, make you happy. But in the end, I was just so unfulfilled. And, you know, I came onto YouTube not just to share my own debt-free journey and my own budgeting journey, but to also inspire and help others. And no matter how much I was helping people in that other space, it just wasn't for me. I was helping people. It felt great, but in the end, I was sad. Okay, sad and depressed all the time. And so coming into this space and providing you guys with a different perspective, because I do budget completely different from everybody else you see here on YouTube. I was really afraid at first. And so but when I started doing the mock budgets at the time, I didn't have any information on my channel as far as how I actually budgeted from start to finish. You guys just kind of seen like the end result of it, but I never went into detail. And so that's why I did the mock budgets. But then once I put my whole budgeting method out there and I started showing you guys everything from start to finish, I was just like, well, what's the point? Like, what's the point of me doing mock budgets because they know how to budget using my method now. Like, it's pointless. But you guys kept asking and asking and asking, and I featured this person this month. So this person, because I'm rambling, but I'm just, look, y'all gonna see why I'm excited. So the person said, I'm paid every Friday $758.56 a week. So $760, which is about like $3,060 a month, if I'm not mistaken. That's the income. Car note was $819.94. Phone was $225. Discover loan was $435 a month. Discover credit was $35 a month. Chase was $70. Car insurance was $118. Student loan was $260. Best Buy was $81. Net credit is $200. And then they only needed about $100 a week for gas and groceries. And I remember, even when I emailed them to say, hey, just making sure like this is exactly, this is what it is before I feature, they were like, yeah. I didn't even pay attention until like probably halfway through that mock budget that, that car note is ridiculous. And that's when the tough love CoachKe just turned on, and I was like, you got to get rid of it. You got to figure something out, because this is not acceptable. And so, earlier today, I got an update, and I'm going to read the email to you guys. And when I tell you guys, if I cry, don't judge me, okay? Because it's just so fulfilling to see you guys like support my videos, and not just support my videos, but take my advice and ask me for advice and change things within your own budgets, and seeing the positive results of that. Of course, I have a bunch of you guys out there who update me, but another person that updates me all the time is Katie, and I don't know how to pronounce the last name. It's Pirri, and I don't want to butcher it, but I know it's Katie, and she updates me all the time, and it's just like, it's so fulfilling. Like, I literally be on the verge of tears all the time, because I am walking in my purpose. Like, people start YouTube for whatever reasons they want to, right? I just wanted to help people. And although I'm not back at the income level of my side hustles as I used to be 3, 4, 5 years ago, I know it's going to get there because I have the right intentions. You know what I mean? And even though I'm doing something completely different from what I was doing before, and I'm going to literally have to start from the ground up, because I've walked away from so many of my business incomes, I know that once I get back to that point, I'm going to be in such a different headspace, because I'm going to be so fulfilled and so happy with what I'm doing, that's what's most important. I can take the short break of working 2 days a week at my part-time job, because I've gotten that's why I did everything I've done up to this point, because I wanted to get to the point where I didn't have to trade so much time for money, because my bills are much lower. I don't have as many expenses. Of course, I can go out there and get a house or a townhouse apartment, whatever, but for what? Listen, I've wasted tens of thousands of dollars on rent. I ain't doing it no more. I'm single. Ain't got no kids. I don't need no house. Exactly what I do in my parents' house is exactly what I was doing when I was paying thousands of dollars a month in rent, and I ain't doing it no more, okay? So, ramble over. So let me read you guys the update, and if I start to tear up, shut up, okay? So it says, hey, Key. Just wanted to reach out and thank you for the mock budget video. Since the video, I've restructured my finances to be better beneficial. I've reduced my car payment. When I got my promotion, I was like, I can afford this. I want to get it. I didn't fully think out the long-term restrictions. I've also reduced my car insurance, and with following your allocation method, I will be paying my Discover loan off in October, freeing up even more money. So with the changes I've made, I will have an additional $915 a month to allocate towards savings and debt. So I just want to thank you again for all the videos you provide for us. They really help take a hold of our finances, y'all. Did y'all hear me when I say that his income was $3,000 a month and he has freed up $915 a month? That's literally almost a third of his income that he freed up just following my advice. Again, I know I ain't got all the answers, but listen, when I gave him that tough love, your car, what's up? Like, it's got to either be a really expensive car or your credit got to be bad. I didn't know which one it was. I didn't really care. I just knew that that was the advice that I needed to give him. And he told me that pretty soon he's supposed to be going back to school, which means that, of course, his student loans will be deferred. And guess what? That extra, I think it's like $260, he can use that to snowball the rest of his debts. And then eventually his student loans, probably the highest loan, if not his car. And he can start to snowball that student loan while he's still in school. But more importantly, besides freeing up all that money, he's going to pay off a loan next month where the minimum payment was $435 a month. Y'all. Like, y'all just don't understand how great that is to hear that. Like, I love helping myself. I love being successful within my own right. But seeing other people change their finances is so important to me, because at the end of the day, changing your finances means that you're going to trickle that down to your children and their children and their children. And guess what? That means that you are changing the financial structure of your generational family tree. And that's what's most important. We ain't taught what we supposed to know. That's why we struggling out here. The middle class is getting poorer and poorer and poorer. The poor are getting poorer. And guess what? It's going to continue going down that path if we keep up the same habits and actions that we've been performing to get to where we are right now. That's why you have to make a change. I'm not into completely strict budgets where, oh, you need to eat beans and rice and you don't need to go on vacation because you broke. No. Life is too short, and life is to be lived, but it's to be lived in the most effective and efficient way, right? To where you can enjoy it, but still take care of business. So I'm so grateful for you for reaching out to me and giving me this update, because honestly, the only reason I'm not completely for real tearing up the way that I have been earlier is because I've told my mom, my dad, and my granny, and I've posted it on Facebook, of course, like blocking the person's name and stuff out. So I've released this out into the atmosphere like 4 or 5 times, and I've read the email like 20 times. So maybe I prepared myself to not be so emotional on camera. But I'm just so very thankful for all of you guys for your support. And, you know, sometimes YouTube can be hard, especially when you get like these crazy ass comments that some people leave, especially on my Dave Ramsey videos, because they misinterpret what I say, or they misjudge me based on a couple of sentences I say in one video. You guys know I'm a very humble person, and I just want to help. Again, I know I don't have all the answers, but the answers I do have, if they can help you guys, I'm going to continue to provide those. So I just felt like maybe I should put this out here to not just like inspire you guys, but also to motivate you and encourage you to get your finances together. Like, y'all, when this person becomes debt free, I might post a video doing cartwheels all throughout my freaking my backyard, y'all. Like, this is big. This is really big. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this update, because some of you guys ask me all the time, what's the update? Everybody doesn't update me, and a lot of people update me so early in the process. It's like, hey, I took your advice, I reduced my cable bill, but they don't update me to this extent. So I'm very thankful. I'm very happy. Thank you guys for your continued look. I'm so happy I'm stumbling over my words. Thank you guys for your continued support and love and everything that you show my channel. And y'all know I'm here for y'all. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.